Hi, my name is Matt. In this video, I'll be showing you what I know about Dan Auerbach's tone. My setup is actually pretty simple. I'm only using 3 pedals, which is a fuzz, tuner, and a delay. My tuner pedal is gonna split my signal into 2 amps, because one of the things that Dan Auerbach does is actually he's going stereo. So this is part of what Dan Auerbach does. He's gonna have 1 amp with a slapback delay, usually his big ass Marshall, Fender Quadro Verb or something like that, just with some reverb. And then usually there's a dry amplifier in the front. We're gonna start with probably the Brothers era. What I know is that he used more reverb than he used slapback delays back in the Brothers era. Whereas in the El Camino tour, the slapback delay was way tighter, and the Marshall was standing out a lot more in the mix. There was a lot less reverb going on, and the tone was slightly cleaner. From what I learned during this period, the fuzzes were a lot brighter and fuzzlier, a bit like in the Rubber Factory period. So this is kind of the sound I was aiming at with my fuzz pedal. Of course, it's nothing like the Softec Big Muff, but it gets you there, you know. I'm gonna have a quick tone change, and I'm gonna show you the El Camino sound. Now for the El Camino tour, I think he used a lot less reverb and the slapback delay. Instead of giving this really spacey vibe, slapback was much tighter and the playing was much faster. First, I was pretty judgmental about the fact that they played their songs way faster, but come to think of it, I think it fit his tone way better. The way he played his songs during the El Camino tour, it really accentuated, his tone, his sound. If he wanted a tighter sound, a tighter slapback delay sound, he needed to play faster. The longer the delay, the slower you have to play. Like. So if I played at the regular speed, it would sound kind of weird. That's why this demanded for faster playing. As for gear, I'd say that Dan really likes to blend Marshalls and Fenders together. With Fender, you're really gonna get this really cool bottom sound, but like on its own with a fuzz, I personally don't like my twin reverb all that much. But when I plug it in with my with the Marshall, which I showed you in the picture earlier, there's just this high end that just makes the sound of the fuzz really stand out, you know. And my twin reverb doesn't exactly give me that sound. Of course, it's really cool for a more Hendrix-like sound, really compressed, more fuzz-facey. But I'm more into the aggressive, weeder-ish sound of the fuzz. Also, I think I should show you guys that Dan Auerbach has not a special way of playing chords, but he plays them a bit differently than you'd expect. You can hear this a lot in the Brothers album. Let's say 10 Cent Pistol. Or like, you know, Black Rock, the collaboration between rappers and the Black Keys. There's this song where he just goes like, but you can clearly hear that he's not doing. That's just not his playing. Let's say when he plays Everywhere I Go, the structure is the same. You know, he's gonna place his index finger on the first 4 strings. He's just gonna mess around with the rest, but this really isn't moving. Same goes for the chording pattern, you know. As for soloing techniques, Dan Auerbach is a fierce user of the pentatonic minor scales. His approach is kind of gritty, aggressive, repetitive also, but let's say you listen to old stuff I can't even play, you know? But like, it's kind of that vibe, but with a bit more. And of course, he's going to use his vibrato and his Bigsby a lot. He's even going to sing along with his guitar. He does that a lot, and it's pretty cool, you know? That's his kind of thing to do, which I think is pretty cool. So it's pretty like, it's quite simple. It's just that it's all about the feels, the emotions. Because I have to say that most Black Keys songs really aren't that hard to play. The difference is how you're gonna play it.